Okay, gentlemen, we got us a new box in from Terry Fox at Fox Air Power. So let's pull it apart and see what we got. You guys ever wear your glasses so long when you take them off, then you go all squinty in the face? Oh, check this out. We got us a new Fox Air Power camo hat. Get rid of the old Fox Air Power hat. Scratches the baldness. All right, gentlemen. I'll leave the tag on so you think I'm a homie. Let's see what else we got here. Universal bottle clamp, 52 millimeter. Okay, that is a for you guys that use tripods and other add-on items. Universal, 52 millimeter. Thank you very much. Well, there goes something else. Glad the cat wasn't here. Could have killed him. You guys ever notice when you're pulling the rifle out, there's packing paper on one side. And if you've noticed, the inside of the box that the rifle comes in, there's, you know, the wood on one side and the metal on the other. Because the metal is heavier, I always try to tell people if you're ever having to ship it back, keep the metal part, the metal side, against this extra packing on this side. That way the wood's on this side, the metal's on this side. That way if it gets dropped, you're less likely to have a piece of metal or trigger getting damaged or punching through, because if it did, it's going to hit that couple of inches of cardboard or paper stuffing that's all along this side. That's just a FYI, things that I notice because I do a lot of packing and shipping. Oh. All right, so what fell out was a UTG. Oh, bear with me, allergy season's here, and the old nose is starting to itch. We got a bipod, UTG. Looks pretty beefy too. Well, it's very beefy. It's a lot beefier than the ones that I get for $7 out of China, which rhymes with another favorite word. Okay. Loosen that. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, including being maxed out. 5 adjustable legs on the bipod. Tighten down screws. Your pivot or swivel leaning adjustment. And then this looks like it's going to, with the pick rail, fit right on. And then you've got your 3 screws to clamp that down. So that is a nice, very nice add-on, gentlemen. And you know me, I'm all about add-ons. It's got another adapter here. I believe so you can use a sling swivel, which, if you notice in most air guns, there's not a whole lot of places for sling swivels. So, to the original opening of the box, we have another AEA Element. And this caliber is, guys with good vision, enjoy it. The 50 cal, which is actually 495 diameter bullet. The 50, not the 51, not the 457. So this is the 3rd caliber we're testing in the series of 4. So the only one I'm missing to test is the 457, which hopefully won't be too far in the future. So this is the 50 cal from Terry. And he also sent along the must-have barrel band from Black Arts Design. So there is the 50. And if you remember all from the videos and the advertising in general, with this, what I call like 11-inch air tube, I don't know what the actual CCs are. People are going, oh, I got the 500 cc upgrade. I don't know what the original is. It doesn't give me CCs on here. It might be on the paperwork or advertising, but I really doesn't make a whole lot of difference. So anyway, so we've got the fill probe, the rifle, the folding stock, the barrel band, the stock, and I think we're good. So we'll put this together. Now, if you remember from my last videos on how to pick up chicks for under $3 at the nudie bar, there is, you've got this tightening collar right here. And I tell you guys, spend the money, spend the $7, and get yourself a spanner wrench. Let me find mine. No, I got another one here, but I can't seem to find it. No. Okay, we got two types of spanner wrenches. You got the one with the round pin, and it's flexible, and then you got your solid. This one, it's hard to find with the round pin because these are round holes. Most of these have got a flat spot because they're meant to hook in like something different automotive. I ground this one down. But the reason I'm saying that is you want to be able to hook that and make sure that it is tight. Otherwise, your barrel will be loose in this sleeve. So it's worth spending the money and having something in your toolbox that is going to help you lock everything down. Okay? It's worth the money. You guys are going, oh God, this guy talks forever. I do. I'm sorry, but I do talk a lot. But I think I try to cover a lot of stuff that what I feel is important that you miss in most shooting videos. Because if you don't know about these issues and how to set your rifle up, you know, then when you're out in the field, you're going to have, you know, severe problems. And it could be as simple as a, 10-cent fix, and you're winding up having a fit and sending your gun back. So and that's why you want to have a spanner. There we go. Lock that down. And then later with the proper spanner. Now this doesn't have pins. This is, but it fits on there. You can lock that down. Now this one doesn't fit as well as that, but that's okay. It's on there tight. There we go. So now all we got to do is put on the barrel band and the scope, and we're ready to rock and roll. So this is why open box videos are somewhat on the boring side. But if I can do it, you can do it. That's what people say, tell people, everything I do, you should be able to replicate. Okay. Now, when you look at your barrel band, there's a silver arrow that points towards the muzzle. It's the exit part. You know, you want it, David designs it a certain way, so it's pointing, everything's going in the right direction, away. Okay, so now, let's get us a Allen wrench and we'll tighten that down. Alright, so that's not going to be wiggling or vibrating nowhere, no how. Okay, let's get a scope on this and we're good to go. Alright, this is the 50 cal element lineup. 235 up to 300. We're going to do a 3-shot string, give us the best out of this. All right. We already know it's a 3-shot setup. Don't have to spend too much time. Okay. Thumb cock. I like that. Okay. All right, fellas. Now we're wrapping up the open box power testing weight video, whatever you want to call it. The 50 Element Max. We've ran 4 weights, and of course the fastest is going to be the lightest. At 4,500 psi we had our best, most powerful shot. Then it drops. So it's surprising. The 235 gave us 573 foot-pounds. Then the 258 was 495. The new 280 was 501. And the old standby 300 was 521. So the question is now is to test on penetration to see if that 235 can out-penetrate the 300 or the other two. But that'll be another video. So just like all of these, we've shot, 3 so far out of the 4 in the series. 3-shot setup with the Shorty of air tube. I forgot that I had, this is the Donnie FL cami, great cami, but he's got it threaded so I can use it on the 45 and the 50. Terry Fox sent me the 50 Challenger here. We've got the barrel clamp and bipod on it. Barrel band always from David B. And that is, I think, it, gentlemen, till we can get outside and do some grouping. This is, well, until you put the big old heavy stuff on here, it is pretty much a lightweight Shorty. Just kind of set it up the way you want. It's kind of like a Lego. You can just keep adding pieces and parts. The only thing I don't personally like is the fill port is on the left side of the rifle, because everything that I do is on the right. I'd rather have the fill port on the right side. But, you know, that doesn't do anything for the functionality of the rifle. You know, full-length pick rail up here that you can add on and put on whatever you want. Folding stock. It's got a very nice safety on here. You know, thumb cock. As I said before, put the bullet in, push it forward till it's snug. That's all you need. You don't need to be driving, trying to jam that bullet home. All right. Drop that back down. And that is it, gentlemen. I'm very pleased with this. The numbers are really nice. I must say, I'm the spread between shots 1, 2, and 3 are not as distant as I have seen on other calibers. So I'm pretty pleased with this. Of course, with this on, I can shoot it in the house and not drive anything crazy. So that is it. The next video we'll be outside and doing some accuracy testing and see how she likes being out in the sun. So thanks for watching. Thanks everybody. Any questions about bullets, contact me, Robert Vogel, aka Mr. Hollow Point. Anything about the rifle, Terry Fox. And the barrel bands, he's got those. Also, you can go to Black Arts Design website and get those. And DonnieFL.com. And that is it for Mr. Hollow Point. Hope you got some good information out of this, but these are always just, anything I do indoors is pretty much going to be an info video with pieces and parts and figures and numbers and so on. So thank you. Have a wonderful weekend.